Play. You can just start whenever you want.
Okay.
You can edit.
Are you ready? Yeah? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Jack Hughes, CEO of TopCoder. My company provides software solutions for clients in need of IT services, as well as follow-ups on the client software, such as bug solving and help working the software. We operate and sell software without writing a single line of code, but instead reward coders who win competitions held by us, posted within our TopCoder coding community. Indeed, the community is made up of more of 700,000 coders at this day, and each one is free to contribute and participate in every competition in order to win not only a cash prize but a mark and review on his or her coding capacities. This reviewing helps create a unified community based on helping in transmission of knowledge to improve all contributors' capacities. So we have considered two different strategies for our future. The first one is to focus on seeking out larger clients, but in a smaller number. The second one is to build a bigger base of smaller clients. So both are interesting. However, we can only implement one strategy. So you are both here to consult and advise me on what direction to take and drive my company to further success.
So first of all, I would like to say that the idea of seeking out a bigger base of smaller clients seems brilliant to me. I believe it will provide consistent work stream and multiple projects at the same time, and therefore more cash prizes that will help the company retain community members, encourage future participation in contests, and attract new coders. Also, as more projects are available, the chance of having more winners is increased, so this will lead to more satisfaction for the community. I also believe that as we get more clients, we reduce our risk of failure. For example, if we deliver a solution which is not the most amazing, we'll be able to catch up in the other projects by learning from our mistakes, whereas with the other strategy, it will be more risky, as we might not have two chances with the clients.
Hi, I'm the advisor, so what I think is you're right, but you have to keep in mind that nothing is certain. To be successful in this step, the company will need to ensure that smaller clients will provide enough work to retain the community. The number of competitions and therefore prizes will depend on how well the company is getting and retaining clients.
Indeed, one of the main challenges, if we choose to focus on building a bigger base of smaller clients, will be to attract new customers. Once we attract them, if we focus on delivering an outstanding customer service and some innovative solution like we are used to do, there is no reason that they should not stay with us. I would like you to bear in mind that from past records, as in 2009, 82% of the clients signed up for a second round contest after completing their first project with us. So if the company manages to maintain its customer satisfaction at the same level, then it can expect to receive regular workflow from its clients.
I disagree with that strategy. Think about it. As the project will be smaller due to the client's needs, which means that the prizes will decrease, leading to possibly to less motivation by the community. Don't forget that one of the main reasons for working within the community is the prize that you receive. How do you think the community will react if only small cash prizes are awarded? On the contrary, if you decide to focus on getting less clients but larger in size, it will help attract more community members through more difficult projects, improving revenue streams, allowing TopCoder to offer higher prizes which will enhance the community motivation. This is the key to an effective crowdsourcing process and to your unique business model.
It's true that if we choose your strategy and manage to deliver outstanding solutions, we will improve significantly our brand image. But with large companies, I'm afraid that they will ask from us the same type of work every time. So we might get more revenues from them, but money isn't the only thing that's allowing us to keep our community happy. What you need to know is that motivation in crowdsourcing is either extrinsic, which is money or benefits, or intrinsic, which is a challenge or the fun in doing it. And that according to Brabham in 2013, studies show that a crowd motivated intrinsically tends to perform better and produce higher quality products than those motivated extrinsically. Therefore, we should find a good balance between money and challenge. Otherwise, we will be like working for one of those larger IT companies and our brand image could be seriously damaged.
You are being a bit harsh. What he's saying is not totally wrong. It is true that having support for large companies is truly beneficial. Furthermore, I believe large companies are more likely to come to us more often than smaller companies, as they will need daily, weekly, or monthly solutions, advice, and support for the software. This will create a regular stream of income for Topcoder and therefore an opportunity for the community to expand and gain more from our challenges. What is really dangerous with them and that we need to keep in mind is that a unique business model might be copied by our larger clients. Imagine, for example, that Google notices that a business model is performing way better than theirs by comparing our community solutions with their in-house solutions. They might decide to create something similar. Same for the other companies. We could find ourselves with all other large IT companies using the same or a very similar business model. Our community members will leave us, and then companies who have a strong brand image and will offer higher prices. No more commission, which means no more commission fees for top coders, so capable of offering every time to the community.
Exactly. I would like to add that it is not the only threat. Innovation, which is our main focus, could be in danger. Indeed, I believe that with too many challenges from the same companies, Topcoder could lose one of the key aspects of the reputation, which is innovation. As you may know, the top 5% of price earners receive 80% of the total cash price. So this top 5% will be the people winning the majority of prizes. They are very motivated, so I believe that they will compete in all challenges available. As time goes by, the solution will lack of innovation as they might reuse their code, run out of new ideas, or just not try to innovate. However, it doesn't mean that the program won't work. On the contrary, I believe the solution will be highly dependable, but with a lack of innovation. Our clients will certainly not be keen on the fact of receiving solutions that they could have done themselves in-house. On the other hand, if we decide to focus on a bigger base of smaller clients, I believe it will drive us into the earth of innovation. We could work with new technological startups and a wide range of smaller companies that want to innovate more than anything. It will also motivate our community as they will enjoy the time by doing the challenges.
What you seem to be forgetting is that this is a crowdsourced reliant company. Your previous argument is completely right, but you have not taken into account that as the projects might be smaller, there is a possibility of loss of security and confidentiality for the customer. As our coders like innovation, they might be tempted to steal an idea from our clients, which could lead to losing our credibility towards other clients. Furthermore, what needs to be considered is that we cannot divide into several smaller projects. We'll need to find another way of protecting the customer privacy while trying not to upset the community by showing them a lack of confidence. But if you decide to work only with larger clients that offer us a larger projects, it will be much more complex and therefore more secure and reliable than smaller softwares.
You've got a point, but reliability should be one of our main focuses. We might become less reliable towards our clients, but also towards our community. Why the community, you ask? Simply because I believe that we might lose our best reviewers by focusing on getting bigger base of smaller clients. I mean, our top coders will have to complete more projects to receive the same winnings as if we were proposing less competitions, but with a higher reward. If we lose them, we might put the community harmony in danger. Imagine that one of our community members who thought that its solution was the best possible but lost the challenge and received a poor review. This will lead to dissatisfaction amongst the weaker and non-winning contributors within the community, who will want to evolve and learn, but where it is no longer possible with Topcoder due to lack of time and interest of more experienced coders.
But this is not a problem in my opinion. As you may know, if we decide to focus on larger clients, we will need more platform managers. They're very helpful when it comes to deal with clients with large projects and multiple requests. They're also experts in combining the source software pieces. I know we implemented Topcoder Direct in 2009, but it will be compulsory to increase their numbers significantly. However, they cost us $100,000 a year. Now imagine if we decide to use a second strategy. Our Topcoder Direct software could be able to do most of the job, as the project will be smaller and therefore require less coordination with the client. We could use these $100,000 each platform manager costs us more efficiently to increase the revenues of our reviewers and make them want to review as well as compete.
He's right. It will also help us maintain low prices, as our costs will decrease due to the platform manager restructuring. We could allocate more resources for the prices or create a new kind of challenge for a certain class of less experienced coders. For example, small prices, but as they will win, they will gain confidence and improve.
You can stop.
Certainly be very useful in improving specific flaws within both strategies. However, we would like to have your final opinion on which is the best direction to take for the company and why. Please explain your choice to us.
Indeed, both strategies have balancing advantages and disadvantages. However, what became obvious throughout the discussion is that if Topcoder was to adopt a strategy based around a small number of larger companies, it would lose its focus on innovation, which is the driving force of the company. The community of coders at Topcoder, while sometimes motivated financially, have proven that they welcome a challenging task. And throughout the discussion, it became obvious that smaller companies can prevent new complex tasks for the community, which will aim to challenge the programmers into creating innovative and useful solutions. The company has decided that the best way to move forward would be to increase its focus on a large base of smaller, more innovative companies.
Would a strategy based on challenging programmer not become difficult to maintain long term, and would the programmers be achieving the same standard of results or motivation based on challenging tasks alone?
These issues were raised in a discussion between the consultants and the company. However, it should be understood that because Topcoder will focus more on its smaller clients, this does not mean that that the company will stop any interaction with large companies. Large companies will still be able to submit projects through Topcoder. These projects will continue to have strong financial incentives for the community to solve. The decision made today means that Topcoder will continue to reduce its spending on platform managers and increase the attention that they give to its communities. In the end, a multitude of smaller projects means that there are higher chances for members of the community to be successful in their submissions and therefore win prize money.
In that sense, Topcoder is going back to its roots, supporting its community of coders and ensuring the innovative nature of company continues to shine through. Let's hope this strategy proves successful for the company. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Cheers. We did it.
We'll do it again.
I'm ready. Okay. So the interesting thing about this assessment is that it was a video presentation, and we had quite a bit of conversations in the group about what we should do with it. We decided that we shouldn't do slides with our voiceover because it would be not creative enough, maybe a little bit lazy as well. So we decided to make a video of a role play of us doing a meeting at Topcoder, including 2 consultants and Hughes and the advisor as well. So that worked out all right in the end. The group work, it was a bit confusing because it was a video. We didn't really know how to approach it at the beginning, but overall in the end we decided to do the right thing, and we managed to work together and complete the whole project. So I think overall we have enjoyed our time in this particular assignment, and I think we really appreciate the fact that it was a video. It was something different to what we used to do all the time, so it was nice to have a change and be able to be creative with our assignments. Thanks.